देवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So Hare Krishna. So today we will be discussing chapter 16 of 8th Canto. So in the previous session, we had seen how Bali Maharaj was how Bali Maharaj became very, very powerful by worshipping the spiritual master Shukracharya. And Shukracharya and the Brahmanas in the lineage of Bhrigu Muni were very much pleased with him, with his worship. And he received the blessings of these Brahmanas. They had, conducted a sacrifice for him, and through which he had received a special chariot that had emanated from the sacrifice, along with the horses and other things, other armor, etc. And a quiver had also been received through that sacrifice. So he became very powerful, very jubilant, and then decided to attack the heavenly kingdom of Indra. So Indra approached the spiritual master Brihaspati, and asked for advice what to be done, as Bali Maharaj is attacking the heavenly kingdom with his army, attacked it from all the sides. So Brihaspati said, it is difficult to conquer Bali Maharaj, defeat Bali Maharaj now. You will not be able to defeat him, as he had received special blessings of the Brahmanas. So you can't do anything. You just have to wait for the right time. Until then, you have to just leave. So following the advice of Brihaspati, all the demigods, devatas, they simply left the heavenly planet, and they were hiding in the bushes, etc., etc. So Bali Maharaj so occupied the throne, and he also had performed several horse sacrifices. The principle is that if one does successfully 100 horse sacrifices, one can occupy the throne of King Indra. So but they made him sit. Um, he did not do 100 sacrifices, but he occupied the throne of Indra. Then, the Brahmana said, anyway, let's do 100 horse sacrifices. So Bali Maharaj has been had been engaged in performing these horse sacrifices. Mm. So yeah, the demigods just left the heavenly planet and hiding here and there. So that was discussed in the previous chapter, chapter 15, and then now we come to chapter 16, which is entitled as executing the Payovrata process of worship. Hmm? So this special ritualistic ceremony called Payovrata. Vrata means vow. Payo means milk. Uh, so Mother Aditi, the mother of Devatas, demigods, had uh, executed this particular vow of sustaining on the milk just by drinking milk for some time. So that's why it is called Payo Vrata. Vrata is vow, Payo means milk. Hmm? So let's see what happens in this chapter. Um, so, yeah, so because um, Mother Aditi could not see her children, the demigods, in the heaven, so she began lamenting. She was in lamentation. Natural for mother, when the sons were bereft of the kingdom, it was very natural for mother to feel morose and, and be sad. So Mother Aditi was like that. Um, so after many days, Kashyapa Muni, our husband, uh, um, he arose from trance of meditation, mm, and returned home to see his wife. And when he saw Aditi, she was not at all jubilant. Um, uh, um, of course, she had received him properly, welcomed, offered him a seat. However, he noticed she was not happy. So then, looking at the situation, um, our Kashyapa Muni um, questioned her to find out the reason for her lamentation. Uh, um, so he asked, like, is everything okay? Are you able to? Uh, did you disrespect Brahmanas, or did you disrespect guests? Did you not offer him something? Um, General principles. Um, so yeah, so he was asking these sort of questions. Did you not offer, sacrifice, oblations in the ghee? Um, and did you not worship the Brahmanas? Um, mm, um, so when Aditi heard this, Aditi said, "Oh, my respected husband, all is well with the Brahmanas, the cows, religion, and the welfare of people." Mm. So, um, and mm, everything is okay with regards to dharma, artha, kama. Uh, um, so, and also the guests, servants, beggars, all being properly cared for by me. Uh, uh, so she said, yeah, we looked after everyone nicely. Uh, there was no scarcity at all with regards to that. Mm. Um, so now she is saying, mm, so um, you are son of Marichi, mm, grandson of Brahma. You are equal towards demons and demigods. Of course, demons and demigods both are his sons. Uh, is Kashyapa through Diditi. Through Diti, he had Daityas, demons. Through Aditi, he begot demigods, devatas. Mm. So for you, they're all equal. Uh, um, like Supreme Lord is also equal to everyone. Krishna is equal to everyone. However, Krishna, he shows partiality to the devotees. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priya ye bhajantu te mam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that although I am equal to everyone, I reciprocate with my devotees. So Aditi said, you are equal like the Supreme Lord, but you should also be little partial like the Supreme Lord. He is partial to devotees. My sons are devotees. So even Lord is showing some partiality because my sons are devotees. You should also show some partiality, some favoritism you must show. Indirectly, she hinted by saying this. Huh? Um, mm. So therefore, kindly favor your maid servant. Huh? So we have now been deprived of opulence and residence, by our competitors, the demons. So kindly give us protection. This was her prayer. mm. Uh, so she asked her husband to, show the way forward. Mm. So my sons have lost the kingdom, and all the opulences have now been forcibly taken by the demons. That the demons are ruling the heaven. So please kindly, show the way forward. What can be done? Huh? So they've been now exiled, the demigods. Hmm? Um, yeah. So when Kashyapa Muni, when he heard this request from Aditi, he said that no, you are asking something material. You are very much afflicted with the bodily relationship. You are influenced by Maya, the illusory potency of the Lord. Mm. So, you are, you want now some material benediction. So, uh, uh, okay, if you want that, uh, engage in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hmm? Uh, you remember, anybody remembers, I'm not sure, not many devotees are here, but in the sixth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, uh, another wife of Kashyapa Muni, Diti, uh, she wanted a son that is called Pumsavana Vrata. Remember always, Aditi the mother of demigods, is now going to perform Payovrata ceremony, sustaining on drinking milk. And in the sixth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Diditi, uh, um, the mother of demons, she wanted to have a son. She wanted a son, and initially, what did she do? Anybody remembers? She, when Kashyapa came to visit, see her, she served him very nicely, uh, and he was very pleased with her service. Then he said, "Oh, I am pleased with your service. Ask a boon from me." Dangerous. Then she tricked him, saying, "I wanted a son who can kill Indra. I wanted to have a son that can kill Indra." Hmm? And then Kashyapa Muni thought, "Oh my God, what I had done. A great mistake. Okay, she tricked me. I will also trick her. The best way to trick her is engage in the worship of Lord Vishnu. That is called Pumsa Vanavrata." Hmm? So Kashyapa um, instructed Diti, the mother of demons, that she should engage in the worship of Lord Vishnu for whole 1 year. 1 year. Hmm? And of course, after 1 year, we know what happened. She had transformation, um, and Indra, he actually entered into the womb and cut the embryo into seven times seven, 49 pieces. And the embryo did not die. And one instead of one child, she had 49 children. She prayed for one kid, one boy, but she had 49 sons. And they all, you know, um, they all became the demigods. They occupied the post of demigods. She became happy. Mm. So that is Pumsavana Vrata. Um, so here, Kashyapa Muni is recommending Aditi to worship the Supreme Lord. Hmm? Um, and he can bestow all benedictions. Hmm? Um, so we'll recite this shloka, then he talks about this. सविधास्येति ते कामान् हरिर्दीनानुकम्पनः अमोघ भगवद्भक्तिर्नातरेति मतिर्मम. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is very merciful to the poor, will fulfill of your desires. For devotional service unto him is infallible. Any method other than devotional service is useless. That is my opinion. Hmm. Um, so he says that you engage in the devotional service. Hmm. Um, so, uh, yeah, so actually, hmm, uh, for material desires, um, you know, if you approach Krishna, Krishna will purify you. Mm. Um, so Sometimes, if a devotee is very sincere, the Lord, as a special favor to him, refuses to fulfill his material desires and directly blesses him with the pure, unalloyed devotional service. Hmm? Krishna says, if one engages in my transcendental loving service, but at the same time wants the opulence of material enjoyment, he is very, very foolish. Indeed, he is just like a person who gives up ambrosia to drink poison. Since I am very intelligent, why should I give this fool material prosperity? Instead, I shall induce him to take the nectar of the shelter of my lotus feet and make him forget illusory material enjoyment. If a devotee maintains some material desire and at the same time very sincerely desires to engage at the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna may directly give him unalloyed devotional service and take away all his material desires and possessions. This is Lord's special favor. Hmm? Um, so, uh, Prabhupada is writing that this is what Krishna does. We know the story of Dhruva Maharaj. When Dhruva, when he was 5-year-old boy, um, you know, um, he went to the forest as advised by his mother, then as recommended by Narada Muni. He went to the forest and he performed devotional service hmm, under the direction of Narada Muni. Then he had the audience of Lord Vishnu. And the main purpose of his worship is twofold. Anybody remembers?
Was it to have a bigger area of control? Sorry, I haven't got my words right. Than his father. Was
Yes,
that one of
yes.
them? Maybe even vendetta
Bigger,
against his
bigger.
stepmother, but I can't remember than that.
Yes, yes. So he wanted a kingdom which is greater than his great grandfather, that is Brahma. He wanted a kingdom greater kingdom than his great grandfather. Mm. So he wanted a kingdom. And secondly, he wanted to revenge his stepmother, Suniti. He had that feeling he wanted to revenge. Mm? So these are the two material things. But when he saw the Lord, there was wonderful discussion in the fourth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. How did he feel? He felt ashamed of his desires. So this is what devotion does. Before devotion, before performing devotion, he had that hmm, uh, revengeful attitude towards his stepmother. That's gone. He felt ashamed. Why did I have that? Um, and also, why did I ask for? Why did I want a kingdom, something material? But Dhruva Maharaj says, I came for broken pieces of glasses, but I found the jewel. Hmm? Um, so this is what happens. Hmm. But however, Krishna says that if a devotee has some material desire, you better worship him. Hmm? Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukrutino arjuna artho jignasurartharthi jnani chabaradharshapa. Four kinds of pious people begin render devotional service unto me. Who are those four people? Anybody remember? They have material desires, but they worship Krishna. They are not Shuddha Bhakta, pure devotees. Hmm? Uh, so they are uh,
The distressed was another one I
distressed.
remember.
Distressed. Aditi fall into which category? Distressed. Prabhupada writes. Artho jignasur artharthi. Artho means distressed, inquisitive, and penniless,
Is
and
it
one who is
wise?
searching after knowledge. Sorry, Mataji.
Sorry, I was going to say the ones that are wise, searching after the knowledge.
Searching after the knowledge. Here, Aditi is comes under which category? Artho. Um, mm, Sorry, artho. Artho means distressed. Um, so Kashyap Muni recommended to worship the Supreme Lord. Mm. So um, then Mother Aditi, she asked to explain uh, exactly what to be done. What is the method of worship? Mm. Um, so she requested, kindly instruct me the perfect method of worshipping the Supreme Lord, by which the Lord may very soon be pleased uh, and save me along with my sons from the most dangerous condition. Mm. So now Kashyapa Muni, her husband, um, said that yes, there is the process. When I wanted to beget children, Lord Brahma, my grandfather, Kashyapa's father was Marichi. Marichi's father was Brahma. So Kashyapa said, yes, I had received some special instructions from Lord Brahma. I will instruct the same process. Hmm? So Prabhupada writes here that this is parampara. Parampara means you receive the knowledge from your seniors, and then you pass it on to your disciples, your juniors. Mm. So no need to make up or manufacture anything. Mm. Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yevam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo vidu sakalene hamahata yogo noshta parantapa. Mm. O Arjuna, I've instructed this science of Bhagavad Gita to Sun God. Sun God instructed it to his son Manu. Manu instructed it to his son Ikshwaku. In this way, it was coming down. But however, the chain is broken. Mm. That's why I am this. I am instructing the same science that I had instructed it to Sun God millions of years ago. Same science. Mm. So this is how it comes down. So he had received this from Brahma, and now he's mentioning this. So the process of Payovrata is the main part of this chapter. You know, the entire full process is given here. Mm. So from 22 till 62, around 40 verses talk about the process of Payovrata, observing the Payovrata ritual. Mm. But we will take some important lessons only. Mm. We will not be able to go through everything, but we will take some lessons. So it said that he said this should be done um, in the bright fortnight of month of Palguna. Hmm? This comes in February, March, and this should be observed for around 12 days. mm, Subsisting only on milk, um, and the Supreme Personality should be worshipped. Mm. So, so for 12 days, one should worship. Nothing should be eaten other than milk. Only milk should be taken. Huh? And so then it is said that uh, yeah. So on the mm, um, yeah. So before you begin, like on the first day, when you take bath, you should apply the dirt dug up by a boar, dirt dug up by a boar, and you should apply onto your body, um, and bathe in the flowing river. Mm? So while doing that, one should chant this special mantra. So this one, I liked it. I just wanted to share. If anybody is making notes, it's 8 16 27. 8 16 27. This is the prayer you can offer to Mother Earth. Hmm? So त्वं देव्यादिवराहेण रस रसायाहस्तानमिच्छता उद्धृष्टासि नमस्तुभ्यं पाप्मानं मे प्रणाशया. So this prayer you can offer to Mother Earth whenever you touch, you are about to step on Mother Earth in the beginning of the day. You can probably offer this prayer, wonderful prayer. O Mother Earth, you were raised by the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of a boar because of your desiring to have a place to stay. I pray that you kindly vanquish all the reactions of my sinful life. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Hmm? So, this is a beautiful prayer that we can offer to Mother Earth. Okay. Um, so, there are a couple of prayers, and I'll recite a couple. Um, so, how should we worship? So, 29 is. नमस्तुभ्यं भगवते पुरुषाय महीयासे सर्वभूतनिवासाय वासुदेवाय साक्षिणे. O Supreme Personality of Godhead, greatest of all, who lives in everyone's heart and in whom everyone lives. O witness of everything, O Vasudevaya, O supreme and all pervading person, I offer my respectable obeisances. So there are prayers that need to be offered, part of this worship. Hmm? There are several prayers. Hmm. So, so in the beginning, the devotee should chant the Dwadasha mantra. So Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya should be uttered, and offer flower garlands, incense, and so on. After worshipping the Lord in this way, one should bathe the Lord with milk and dress him with proper garments. A sacred thread and ornaments should be offered. After offering water to wash the lotus feet, one should again worship the Lord with fragrant flowers, incense, and other paraphernalia. So this is a little bit of detail, basically worshipping of the Supreme Lord, uttering this Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and offering prayers. And it is also mentioned that one should cook rice, boiled. One should cook rice in the milk with pure ghee, and this. kheer, special sweet rice, should be offered to the Lord. After the Lord has eaten, then you distribute to prasad to brahmanas, and then you can accept it. So, uh, yeah, so he said that that mantra one should offer 108 times. These are all, details. uh, So Brahmanas, so part of this whole ceremony is offering prayers to the Lord, offering worship. Part of the worship, then you offer various ingredients, uh, and then bhoga offering should be done, and one should also offer oblations in the fire and feed Brahmanas. uh, um, so yeah, and also you can. There is one verse I wanted to mention. This prasad. Um, yeah, one should distribute Vishnu prasada to everyone, including the poor man, the blind man, the non-devotee, and non-brahmana, knowing that Lord Vishnu is very pleased when everyone is sumptuously fed with Vishnu prasada. The performer of yajna should then take prasada with his friends and relatives. So here, how prasadam distribution should be done. Prabhupada had introduced this system of prasadam distribution, and we are currently doing this in ISKCON. Hmm. So it should be distributed indiscriminately to all living entities. Hmm. And we are doing that in ISKCON very much. Hmm. So part of the ceremony ritual is reciting Srimad Bhagavatam also. Uh, uh, yeah, so this is the ceremony, ritualistic ceremony, ritualistic vow. Strictly observing the regulative principle by this process, the Supreme Person will very soon be pleased with you and will satisfy you all your desires. Mm. So this is the process that had been recommended by Kashyapa. So some of the key points in this chapters were that um, so she had a problem, and she could not resolve that problem. She was in distress. Mother Aditi was in distress, and she was looking for a solution. Prabhupada writes that rather than she figuring it out herself, she approached her husband. Here, her husband acted as her spiritual master. Hmm? So, and she approached her husband, and her husband, uh, Kashyapa Muni, here acted as a spiritual master. And initially, he said, because she was asking something material, he said, what kind of desire is this? However, when she insisted, he remembered this. Akamaha sarva kamova moksha kama udayaradi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Akamaha means you don't have any desires. Akamaha sarva kamova. If you have full desire, full of desires. If one has no desires or full of desires or desiring for liberation, whatever may be the reason, one should worship Lord Vishnu. Tivrena. Tivrena means it's not simple. Tivrena, intense devotion. When you do intense devotion, most of the times there is a transformation takes place. Just like I narrated the story of Diti. Uh, she wanted a son who could kill Indra. That was her intention. But later she was very happy. Her heart got transformed. So he remembered this prayer. Oh, okay. So let's direct this Aditi to worship Vishnu. Hmm? And he remembered, rather than manufacturing his own vow, he just remembered the process that he was instructed by his grandfather Brahma in the Parampara system. Hmm. And then that is called Payovrata, subsisting on milk for 12 days. And it is done in the month of Phalguna, in the bright fortnight, Shukla Paksha, from the first day till 13th day, that you do this for 12 days. Mm. And so um, sometimes Krishna, yes, we when we worship Krishna for something material, he may not give us, because Krishna thinks that why should I give something lower, this person worshiping me, but this person doesn't know what is good for him or her. So why should I give something um, cheaper, inferior gift? I will engage in my devotion. I will award I will award prema bhakti to me. You may not give us. Mm. Um, so, but if you're genuinely need something material, then you should ask Krishna rather than anyone else. Mm. Uh, and But whatever Krishna gives, we must accept it. If your material desire is not fulfilled, then how do we feel? How should we see? So this is a question. I worship Krishna first with some, you know, with receiving with some material intention, and I did not get that material thing after worshiping Krishna. How should we react? How
Believe in
should
it to
we
be Krishna's
respond?
mercy. Believe in it to be Krishna's mercy.
That's it. Krishna's plan is better than our plan. Is our plan better than Krishna's plan? But it's difficult to accept this truth. If it is good for us when we worship Krishna, he would give us, isn't it? Sometimes he gives, sometimes he may not. So this is devotee. Whatever Krishna gives, devotee accepts it. Mm. Um, mm. so recently we were reading Kunti prayers. So um, when Ashwatthama killed the five grandsons of Kunti, or five children of Draupadi, while they were sleeping, Krishna did not save them. Whereas when Ashwatthama threw a Brahmastra, the nuclear weapon, targeting to kill the embryo within the womb of Uttara, another grandson of Kunti, Krishna saved that embryo of Mother Uttara, that was Parikshit Maharaj. So Kunti did not question Krishna. Why didn't you save the five children of Draupadi? Why did you save only Parikshit? Kunti did not question. She accepted both. That is the will of the Lord. You can also see Parikshit was saved by Krishna from that weapon of Brahmastra. And when he was cursed, Parikshit Maharaj was cursed by um, Shrungi, that he would be killed by the snake bite within 7 days. Krishna did not. So Krishna didn't do anything that time, but of course he had sent his dear devotee, Shukdev Goswami, and who had delivered Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. So the material body cannot be saved. This is the bottom line. But our devotion is, he protects our devotion. End of the story. This is the bottom line. Krishna will always protect our devotion. Krishna may not protect our external material situation. Hmm. Um, so if we understand this principle, it is better. This is the sum and substance of our devotion. So Krishna will always protect our devotion. So, please bear, those some of the important lessons in mind. And yeah, so the process in the process of any worshiping, in any process of worship consists of offering prayers, offering various articles to the deity, and then offering boga, and then distributing that prasadam to all the living entities. Mm. and and especially to the brahmanas and the Vaishnavas devotees, and also distribute prasadam to everyone indiscriminately. Prabhupada writes in the purport that in our ISKCON temples we do we chant Hare Krishna, we offer boga, uh, we offer various articles to the Lord, we bathe the Lord in the morning. We do this. So there is no need to do any kind of Payovrata ceremony separately. Hmm. For us, our Bhagavatam, hearing of Bhagavatam is our Payovrata ceremony. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Here, and if possible, explain to others. Hmm. So this would be sufficient. Uh, so this is also, we should also take a vow. Our vow is not for 12 days. Our vow is for eternity. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Every day I hear Bhagavatam. Every day I read Bhagavatam. Every day I chant Hare Krishna mantra. And for the rest of my life, I follow 4 regulative principles, not just for 12 days, a particular vow. So we can take this vow. This will be very, very powerful. And which is a very rare gift. What we have received from Srila Prabhupada is actually a very, very rare gift. Many people do not understand this simple devotional principle. When they worship the Lord and when they don't get what they want, then they run away. They criticize, they blame. There are many things that have that they receive, but that time they will, they won't say, oh, okay, in many cases, Lord looked after me, like that. So we had received a wonderful gift. So we must take this opportunity and fully utilize the various processes. Prabhupada never compromised. Prabhupada is giving us the highest form of devotion. And it's up to us whether we take it and practice it, or we still, wait and watch. Maybe if not this lifetime, maybe another lifetime. Fine, that's okay. But, if you are serious enough, better we do this in this lifetime. You think about it. It's a wonderful process. Uh, Okay, so yeah, I will stop there. In the next chapter, Mother Aditi will execute this particular ceremony, Payovrata ceremony. Then, at the end of the Payovrata ceremony, the Lord Vishnu appeared, hmm, and fulfilled her desire, saying that he would be born to her as Vamandev. hmm, and then will uh, uh, take the kingdom uh, from Bali Maharaj and hand it over back to King Indra. So that's what he does in the next chapter. So, Krishna willing, we will meet again next Thursday. Next Thursday is definitely 17th. Yeah, so fine. And today is Guru Purnima. So Guru Purnima, or it is also called Vyasa Purnima. Um, it is believed that it is the appearance day of Srila Vyasdev. We owe a lot of debt to Vyasdev for giving us this valuable literature. Uh, Vyasdev is the one who had put all this information in writing. Uh, Before Vyasdev, everything was in the form of sound, Shruti and Smriti. People hear and remember and they repeat. Nothing was written, no written scripture was available in the previous ages. So it was Vyasdev. He made it simple for us. Um, and Prabhupada made it even simpler for us. Mm, by giving us, word for word, by translating them in English, by sleeping only 2 hours, by giving purports, by giving lectures. Prabhupada made it even simpler. So Vyasdev, this is considered to be Vyasa Purnima. So on this day, generally people offer gratitude to their spiritual teachers. We also offer our respects to all our spiritual teachers. But in Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta, we offer special worship. The spiritual master is worshipped on his birthday, on his appearance day. That is called Vyasa Puja. Mm? So I'm very grateful to all of you for regularly attending these sanghas. Um, and continue to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you so much, and we pray at the feet of Sri Guru and Gauranga to bless all of us and engage all of us in the service of the Lord and devotees, and bless us with hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam, constant hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.